Dad, I can't wait to be a builder someday, just like you.
Thanks, son. Yeah, it's rewarding work, but it's also hard, which is why I follow your grandpa's advice and wear quality work boots from Red Wing Shoes.
Hi, Teresa here, store manager at the Fargo Red Wing Shoe Store. For more than 100 years, Red Wing Shoes has been helping companies keep their workers safe and comfortable, even in the most hazardous conditions. Stop in and see for yourself at 3003 Main Avenue in Fargo. Red Wing Shoes for ultimate durability.
Monday, it is September 22nd today. Lisa, Lydia here with you this morning. We're kind of laughing because you're having a little bit of mic issues.
My mic has had issues on Friday and then again today, so 2 days in a row, if you will. If you happen to see the GMA cut-in coming up at 8:56, that one's recorded. Sneak, I guess, inside info for you.
Secrets out.
Anyways, my cord on my mic has been funny, and so every time I move, it's like made a funny noise. And I realized it was doing it while I was recording it, so then I stopped moving. So if you watch that 8:56 GMA cut-in and I'm stiff as a board, that's why.
I don't know. I find that very funny.
It was funny because I'm a very fluid. I move. I talk with my hands a lot.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, mentally all I was doing was don't move, don't move, don't move.
A lot of stuff.
I didn't want to re-record it.
Yeah, mic cords, your IFB cords, a lot
of things going on.
And it's Monday,
Anyways.
so it's probably just because it's Monday as well.
Monday giggles.
All right, well, forecast-wise has me smiling.
I know, gorgeous. It's almost boring to talk about, but in the best way. A little bit of fog out there this morning still. Cooperstown, New Rockford, near Devil's Lake, up into the Northern Valley, dealing with some soup. Nothing terribly dense, and that area is not under a dense fog advisory, but if you're driving in that direction, you may run into a little bit of fog. Hopefully within the next hour or so, the sun gets higher in the sky and takes care of that. I do have fog further off to the east too, places like Park Rapids and Wadena, Bemidji, all included in a dense fog advisory until 11 this morning. So still a few hours to go on that thing, just because of a lack of wind. And obviously our sun angle is a little different now headed into fall, so it's just going to take a little bit of longer time to get rid of some of that fog. Once we do, and if you don't have fog, we have a stellar day on our hands. Sunshine, 70s, light wind, low humidity. I think a gorgeous day today. Going about 77 for your afternoon high here in Fargo, 78 in Grand Forks. Very comfy. Too bad it's a Monday.
Yeah.
Good news, we keep this kind of weather around really for the entire week.
Nice.
Kind of stuck in this great pattern of sunshine and 70s, morning lows in the 50s, so not even terribly cold or frosty. Yeah, not worried about frost this week. Clear skies continue. I will watch out for fog again tomorrow morning, so early heads up that I'll probably be tracking fog on First News for you on Tuesday. Otherwise, sun and 70s to near 80 Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, even into Sunday. Right now, I'm thinking your next chance of rain is maybe Sunday into Monday, so a full week away.
We need to dry out a little bit.
Yes, we do. Fields are soggy, soils are soggy, want to get the combines turning again back to harvest, especially up north. There's already some beans that are getting close up north, so I won't be surprised to see that soon, especially after a stretch of sun and 70s here. Great weather for NDSU homecoming this week.
Yes, homecoming week kicks off today.
Yeah, so some good outdoor festivities.
Parade
and the
on
weather,
Friday.
Yeah, the weather looks fantastic.
Okay.
It's all because high pressure is in control. There really is a reason. It's not just because we're lucking out. High pressure is in control of our forecast. When you have high pressure, you have sinking air that clears everything out. Rising air is obviously what creates clouds and thunderstorms or precip in general. So high pressure, slow moving across the northern plains here this week, and it just keeps everything pretty chill in the best way. I think it's going to be a great week.
Yeah, awesome. Summer's sticking around a little bit longer.
Yeah, Scott's not here, but I'm sure tea times are booking up like crazy.
Bet there's a good chance he'll be golfing today.
Yes, I would just about put money on it. All right, that's all.
Thank you, Lydia. Okay, well, we're tracking breaking news for you this morning. The Clearwater County Sheriff tells WDAY News they're investigating a death. Details are limited right now, but we do expect to learn more here this morning. We do know right now, however, 24-year-old Christian Logan was booked into the jail, which is in Bagley, Minnesota, on a charge of second-degree murder. Bagley, about an hour north of Detroit Lakes. We're still working to learn where exactly the murder happened, though. We just know it happened in Clearwater County. We're also working to learn what led up to that murder. Stick with the news leader for updates on this breaking story throughout the day. Today, a man accused of leading police on a chase through Grand Forks is expected to change his plea to guilty. Police say they tried to stop 22-year-old Martin Romo back in May for driving 70 miles per hour on Demers Avenue in town. You might remember this story because a passenger recorded video of the chase from inside the pickup. That chase went through neighborhoods, across a lawn, even over the dike at Lincoln Park. Officers eventually stopped him outside the police station. Cass County could enter into an agreement today with the company building a massive AI data center near Harwood. Construction, as we've reported on WDAY, is already underway on that $3 billion applied digital facility. It's located on 160 acres just southeast of Harwood. The county has been working with the company on a memorandum of understanding to build a bypass, right turn lane, and access approach at 2 spots next to the site on County Highways 22 and County Highway 81. Applied Digital would cover all of the costs, while the county would then take over control of the roads once they're complete. Okay, big announcement coming soon, less than an hour now. We'll find out who's coming to Sioux Pass Ranch next summer for WeFest. Of course, WeFest has already confirmed Lainey Wilson as one of next year's headliners. In the meantime, though, WeFest has been dropping some cryptic short videos on social media. You might want to check those out, possibly teasing some of the acts. But we're going to find out at 9 this morning. They're supposed to be releasing more of those headliners. So stay tuned for that. Of course, I'm sure we'll have an update for you on our news at 11 and then throughout the day as well. Tickets go on sale for next year's WeFest tomorrow morning at 9. WeFest runs August 5th through the 8th in Detroit Lakes. A big national, international headline this morning. Some of America's closest allies are now breaking with President Trump formally recognizing the state of Palestine. The UK, Canada, Australia, Portugal, and others say the move is about pushing for peace in Gaza and the release of hostages. The Israeli Prime Minister called it a reward for terrorism, vowing a Palestinian state will never be established west of the Jordan River. President Trump, however, ahead of his UN General Assembly address, says it's hard to see a diplomatic solution in the region, but added he's hoping for progress. A big story we'll continue tracking developments on for you as well. Hot Mic with Dom Izzo coming up 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra, also streaming on Inforum.com. Big story. Vikings fans are happy today. It was a pretty wild game. Vikings fan or a Carson Wentz fan. The Vikings rolled the Bengals Sunday in Carson Wentz's debut with the purple. You'll hear from the Bismarck native after that impressive performance. Plus, the Bison returned to work this week with South Dakota coming to town. Lydia and I were talking about big homecoming week festivities, lots going on. So how does South Dakota prepare going for a third straight win against NDSU? Lots to talk about there for the Bison. Hot Mic is live from 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra and Inforum.com. And remember, right now is a great time to get that Inforum.com subscription. 99 cents a month for your first 3 months. Just go to Inforum.com/subscribe to check out the deals. And join us for our next newscast. It's coming up at 11 this morning. Of course, like I mentioned, WeFest headliners announced before then, and also an update on the fog as well. And then we have you covered starting this afternoon, 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. And we'll be back tomorrow morning with more First News from 5 to 7 a.m. Have a great day, everyone.
This podcast is brought to you without paywalls, thanks to support from our digital subscribers. If you subscribe, thank you. If you don't, visit Inforum.com/subscribe for our introductory offer, just $2 for 6 months.